Guys, it is Wednesday. I hope you guys have had a great couple days here. Humidity is god awful. It's been threatening rain and then not raining, so everything feels sticky and ugh, even in the house. My hair's not doing it as it was. I've been brushing it, trying to get it all set for my beautiful on-camera appearance, but it was like, you know. Anyways, today we're looking at Masterpiece Ultra Magnus. He is probably one of my favorite Transformer characters ever. I've always really liked his chunky look and design, and that whole truck putting on extra armor thing has always just been something that I love. Kind of why I like the Sentai combinations, where you got the regular robot and then they just start slapping everything on there. It's fun. Anyways, guys, we're going to get right to it, so let's get to the table. Tom's here with his toys. He's here to play. Let's go.
Okay, so originally I planned to do the Masterpiece Optimus Prime, but today we're looking at the other Optimus. Today we will be looking at the Masterpiece Ultra Magnus, who is a big guy. There we go. I got him at the other end of the table so you can see the whole shot here. Hopefully it's not too washed out by the light, but yeah, this is the Masterpiece Ultra Magnus. He is quite the big boy. Let's see here. I got Bumblebee 1.0, the original Masterpiece Bumblebee here. And, you know, it's not too bad off, you know, scale-wise. You can fit a lot of the other Masterpiece cars in here, like he's actually carrying them, which is cool. But he is basically what you see. He can... Oh, come back here, you. There you go. You know, he is the Peterbilt cab over engine. You know, flat front kind of deal. He does have the red bumper, like his... I think it's the cartoon has him with a red bumper. I think the original toy had that in chrome. I can't recall. If I had them out, you can put little figures in the front, but I don't like to pull those guys out because I lose them. Then I have to go digging for them. Yeah, he's a little bit dusty. I don't dust my displays as often as I should at times, but it's not so bad. These missiles are kind of cool. I have them set up like the original toy, but you can flip them around and then just stick them in like this and like this, and give it a little bit of a different feel. Unfortunately, unlike the original toy, you can't push on this to make them launch, but you can remove the missiles. They made it so it looks like they could launch like the toy, but they do not. I wish they did. That would be kind of fun. But you know, this is supposed to be like the adult collector, so why would you want to have fun? Autobot symbol here, and also on the other side. So definitely know he is an Autobot. The back, if we go roll to the back here, you can open the back gate. And if you want, there's little clips here, like there. If you release both the arms, you can drop it down so that he can offload vehicles. Now, the vehicles on the back gate offload very easily. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing here. Let me adjust the, there we go. Vehicles off the back gate can just roll real easy, but off this, as you can see, they just jump. I think they did it just more, you know, as a nod to what he's supposed to be, which is a car carrier. So, yeah, this is his vehicle mode, just a regular old car carrier. I like it. I do like this one. I like the size of it. As you can see, he rolls very well. He does have some decent turning radius, and you can... There is a switch here. If you press it, you can release this. This does not turn into a robot. This is just the head portion of Ultra Magnus. But hey, you could pretend that he's got this armored carrier piece. Like I said, this was originally the Diaclone. This was Convoy Armor or something like that, I believe it was called. You know, just like Optimus Prime was just Convoy. His transformation, very simple. This is one of the more simple Masterpiece transformations, and it just works very well. first thing we need to do, from both sides, we need to just pop those open. You can kind of just fold them down now, and then fold them in half, get them out of the way, and get them ready for their finishing touch. So do that, good to go. Free up the back gate again, and you can just lift it up and out of the way like I have here. And then what you do is take the back portion here and separate it. Attaches on clips here and here. And then what you can do is take and turn this, oh sorry, I almost forgot. Take this piece here, and it's on a joint that'll let it swing around to the back. And then that's it, it's out of the way. Take and, don't reveal the trick early. You can move the leg down, and then fold this down, and there's a tab here that will connect to the gate portion, filling in the back of the leg. Then the wheels are on a really cool system here. You slide it down, and then you rotate it, and then slide it back up. And the way it's done, these wheels no longer will cause any slipping. They kind of lock in place against, let's see if you can see it. You can barely see it. There is a little bar in there that holds these wheels in place so they don't roll, so the figure stands steady. And then just clip that down. And that is one leg down. Let's go ahead and do the other one. So we'll just, again, slide this around to the back, rotate this up, and then, might as well just do this now. Flip, round and up, and there. And then he can, as you can see, stand. Then flip this up, and that completes the look. I usually tuck these behind little tab there that holds them in place in truck mode, so like that, so they're up against the leg really. And now we have this weird, you know, thing here. The legs in truck mode are clicked, there we go, one. So in truck mode what you need to do is make sure the legs are clicked back like this. So just one click forward and you'll have straight legs again. Alright, let's go ahead and move on up. Okay. Next step, we'll actually lock this in place. As you can see, it rotates back and forth freely. But these wheels here, if you put them in, there's a clip here that attaches also to the body of the figure, and these wheels lock it in place that way. Let's see, can you see it on the side? No, not really. So then, go ahead and separate this, and this will also free up the gun, which can store between the two arms. Alright, so now we have this. We can go ahead and swing this down, get it out of the way and in place now. I'll go ahead and adjust the camera a little bit here. So this is his crotch plate. Now, I do want to say that I do like that there is the, like, what's the word? Molding of, like, pistons and stuff in there to kind of make it look like, hey, that's what would be underneath the robot. And yeah, you can't see it, but behind this piece and this piece are where the cab locks in, so it doesn't move around. Alright, so swing back up. Alright, next step. Take and pull up the top of the cab here. Oh, actually, sorry. Turn these around and in. That gets them out of the way and put away. And yeah, alright, so this piece attaches here. So you just unclip it, clips in right here, and that'll bring that down. And everything else, as you saw, just kind of falls to the back. Lower this a little bit because now we don't need to see that high. And this piece, we can lock it in actually, and this is another really cool thing they did. The head for Ultra Magnus is on a slider, and when you slide it forward, it locks this in place so you can't pull it back up. We can just go ahead and turn his head around. and then we'll work on his backpack area here real quick. Alright, so, come on camera, work with me, there we go. This is an extra face. I will take it off just so I don't have to remove it later, but you can store both faces back here, and it's a shouty face. Go ahead and swing this piece up, close that in, then you can take and finish swinging this around, and it'll swing all the way around to the back and then down like this, so it's like this, and then you just got a butt flap that just kind of sits there. And then take and pull these out from the side. You're going to rotate them around and underneath this, and what will happen is they will actually lock this all in. There is, let me see if I can find it. I don't remember how they lock it in, but once you do this, kind of, oh, it doesn't lock it in place. I thought it did for some reason. But yeah, cleans it up. So you don't really see tires or anything like that. Then, this is what locks it in place. That's right. There are slots here and tabs right here. Do that and do that. Clicked into place. Alright, we are actually almost done here. We're on the home stretch. Just got the arms to do. So go ahead and turn them around. And the first step is to move those up and out of the way. Next, we want to take and, let me show you here. On the arms, this is really cool, the way they did it. There we go. They have these squares here, right? But what you do is you flip this piece down and it collapses into the top, and that's how they fill out the square, so you don't see that it's an open space, because this open space right here will fit over the shoulder joints here. So flip up the arm, like that. All right? And then what you want to do is swing them around again. Well, another thing you can do is pull them forward too on these double hinges, like this. Then swing them around. It just works a little better. Like this, and suddenly we have almost arms. Alright, so on the very top, we have these pieces here. And this will complete his smokestack things, his arm shoulder things. Flip them around, there. And that'll help hold the arms in place. Alright, and then on this piece here, take and rotate these like so, and it'll clip in there. And then you just want to take and lay these against his arm like that. Again, up, rotate, in, and like that. So. And then the lower arm, to finish that off, what we want to do is separate that, and it reveals his fist. You pull him up, and it becomes the his little forearm guards that he has. Same thing on the other side. In like this, and there. So we'll look at all of his little fun features that we have here in just 1 second. I just want to show something off while we're actually basically right at chest level. And let me pause this real quick and grab something. Never mind, where it's at is hard to get to. But if you take and you pull this up, and then you can open up these windows here, and he has a spot to put the matrix of leadership that Optimus Prime does come with. I don't know if the newer Optimus Prime, the 3.0, comes with a matrix that'll fit in here. But the 2.0 definitely did. But you can kind of recreate when Optimus Prime gave Ultra Magnus the matrix in the movie. So his face swap is really easy. What you need to do is remove the helmet here. Right, and the way I do it is I just usually pull it off. It just comes off real easy. And if you look, that is, it's not done super well. I can, there you go, shade it a little bit. But what they tried to do is put the white Optimus Prime face on there, inside the helmet, like he would have if he was like the original toy. I think that's really cool, but at the same time, it's just, it doesn't work out very well. It looks kind of weird. Looks like somebody chopped his face off, you know, at the mouth. Anyways, to remove the masks, or the face, as you can see, it's on just a little post here, and you just push it off. Comes off real easy. stoic face. We're going to put on his shouty face now. Like that. Like so. And you just pop it on with that piece there. Right in the middle of the forehead. Now I can yell at you, "Hey! Get off my lawn!" Anyways. To store the other face, there we go. What you're going to do is, there are the two, one here and there's one here. I usually use the one that's higher up for this face. You just plop it on, and close it back up, and face storage, so now you won't lose the face. Alright, articulation, the head moves up and down, and 360, so it has a decent range of movement. The arms can do a 360. They can be pulled out, so like you can, they have one joint click there, so you can kind of like a little pose going like that, if you need to give them extra room. Got good ratchets there, elbow, rotation. Hands do open, I promise. Come on, open. You have one finger on the thing, and the other three are all connected. He does come with another pair of hands. I couldn't find them and dig them up, but he does have rubber hands that are meant to hold the matrix kind of deal. So you can recreate the whole light my darkest hour thing when he holds it up and then nothing happens because he's not the hero. No waist rotation. He can kick up. Not very far. You can't really kick back too far either. Oh, his legs are heavy. As you can see, he's got pretty good ratchets though. They hold up pretty well. Less than 90 degrees of bend. Rotation there, and the ankles are on a tilt. So. And then I do have, like I said, his gun, which stores very easily in the truck mode. As you saw, it was in between the two arms. Swing that down, it clicks into place. You have these two tabs, and in his hand, once you get it open, there are the slots. And what you do is you just line up the tab in the slot, like so, and then you just press it into place, like that, and then just close the fist around it. Hold it really well if you get it in there. Oh, also, you can kick out that far, like that. But yeah, so, you know, you can get a pretty decent pose on this guy. And for someone so heavy, he holds the pose decently well. This is actually usually how I kind of have him posed up in my shelf when I have him in robot mode. He is really big, he's really bulky. I really enjoy the look of him. And I think this was the second or third masterpiece I ever purchased. The first one was Grimlock. And then I got Soundwave, and then I picked up Ultra Magnus. So yeah. I picked up Bumblebee afterwards. I have, like I said, I have a pretty good collection. I have to still get RC. Trax is coming out. And I'd really like to get a Rodimus Prime. That's one that I'm missing from my collection. He's just kind of expensive. But I do have a Hot Rod, or Rodimus, as he's known in Japan. But yeah, I would really like to get, oh no, he's known as Hot Rod in Japan, and Rodimus here. But I have Rodimus, he's really good. I do wish, like I said, that I had a Rodimus Prime though. He and RC are on my eventually to buy list. They might be my next big purchase. I don't think I'm going to be getting too many more Mini-Pla just now because the sets that I'm missing are getting kind of expensive. But yeah, I have most of the leaders they have. Like I have Ultra Magnus, who's kind of he's considered the city leader, but I have like Megatron, Shockwave, I consider them leaders. At one point Grimlock was the leader. I do have Optimus Prime, and I have Star Saber. So the only leader I'm missing is that Rodimus. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm kind of rambling on here. I really do enjoy this figure. I'll probably actually review Optimus Prime next. I have a couple of things I need to get together for him, but I do have him here. Like I need to find his axe. because you can't have an Optimus Prime without a glowing orange axe, right? Anyways, guys, again, thank you very much. I will see you Friday. We'll probably be starting a Sentai series again on Friday. I might do another Transformer one. I might actually look at the War for Cybertron Siege Ultra Magnus next, just because that is... So this is the way they started doing Ultra Magnus for a while, where it was the cab, the front portion, the cab portion of the semi-truck and the trailer combined as one piece. War for Cybertron went back to the whole idea of the cab being a robot, and then the robot using the trailer as armor instead of transforming with the trailer. So that's more of a classic Ultra Magnus. This was like IDW, I think Dreamwave. No, Dreamwave didn't do that. Dreamwave did the whole. There's another robot in their thing, but IDW for a while and even Hasbro for a little while did this whole thing where Ultra Magnus was the cab and the trailer. He wasn't two separate parts. Anyways, stop rambling. I promise this time. I will see you guys on Friday with another toy review. And Thursday we should have the first Resident Evil play, chat, whatever you want to call it, up. If not, I'll probably just go live for a little bit and play something else. We'll see. I have to do some research still, pull up some trivia, and I have not been in the mood. I've been playing the game, so I got stuff working. I just haven't been in the mood to actually look up the facts. Anyways, guys, thank you again. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.